Hello everybody, this is Ruler of Ice and welcome to Let's Play Disease, a hidden object game. Now, you might be wondering, why am I recording a hidden object game? There are reasons. One of them is that this game is actually, at least it looks creepy. I watched a trailer and yeah, it's pretty much creepy. If I didn't know any better, I would say this is a horror game. And another reason is that I've been playing a lot of hidden object games, and some of them are actually so very good that I actually regret not recording them. One of the biggest regrets in that regard is the Enigma trilogy game, which is also a hidden object, which are also hidden object games. The first Enigma game actually creeped me out very badly. It was actually so good that I actually regret not recording the whole thing. But now I am going to record this game. Sorry. Throat is acting up. But anyway, yeah, there's nothing else to say about this. Watch me search for objects an entire episode of the same thing, same place. So let's start. Oh, there, really? That's new. That's unique, at least. Usually there's no story choices here, it's just a linear game. Alright then, story 1, reception. First job, collect all specific objects. Find all medical supplies, so I have to find all of them. Okay. Being asked to recover medical supplies from an abandoned hospital isn't the worst job I've been asked to do lately. The true worst was when a co-worker examined me for mental issues. It led to me being stripped of my license. Compared to that, this job from the hospital client was pretty nice, no matter how shady it seemed. The old hospital was in a lonely area a fair distance from downtown. My first job was scoping out the front desk by the entrance. It was littered with what you could charitably call garbage. There was a black cat sitting there. My presence didn't seem to bother it. No matter how close I came, it never even looked at me. What's more, when I tried to touch it, my hand grasped nothing but air. Ooh, that's not good. So I stopped paying attention to it. If I kept reacting to all the unnatural things and noises I heard, I knew it just meant mental evaluations and license hearings for me. The job's simple. Just find the medical supplies drawn in the notebook. It's not exactly surgical work, but let's get it taken care of. It's bound to help somebody out. Namely myself, I guess. Somebody besides me, at least. Oh, really? Start. Alright then. So I have to search for medical supplies. The vase is filled with petite water. It looks like something sunk to the bottom. Can I... Wait, do I have a health meter? This is a pretty fancy looking cane. By my experience, the more expensive the cane, the more of a pain in the ass the owner is. Ain't that the truth? I found a first aid kit. It's too heavy to be holding medical equipment, but I don't want to open it up to check. Alright then. Do I actually have to find the objects before that fills up? If so, wow, that's not good. I found a small medicine bottle. It's too deteriorated to be useful. And this environment is very odd. If this is a real hospital, if this is a hospital, it looks pretty much abandoned. I see that. I found a blood pack. Maybe this could help someone, but I think it's better off thrown out. Everything's pretty much worn out. I got no interest in this wallet, nor the stuff that's still inside of it. Really? I found a bottle with medication inside. Can't be anything safe, assuming someone left it here on purpose. Really? I picked up a patient's chart. I've looked at thousands of these, so none of the symptoms in here particularly draw my attention. A picture drawn by a child. He's with his mom at the amusement park, I suppose. I guess I have to actually find them all right here in this screen. So where are they? Oh, I see that. There's a stethoscope, but I can't reach it. It's a case filled with stuff, valuable stuff for all I know. But I'm just here for medical supplies. Yes, you are. How do I use this? Complete your goals before the gauge up top runs out to finish the stage. Yeah, there is a timer. I'm trying to see if there's... Oh, change cursor? What is that? Oh, the cat can help me. I picked up a stethoscope. It's like the cat's reading my mind. Maybe it's just like batting. Or maybe it just likes batting at chords. Maybe. Two amazing things happened. One, that quiet, talented woman talked about her family. Just the two of them. Or I think she mentioned three, but still. She's a talented doctor, but it sounds like she's worried about the lack of time she can give to her only son. Her son's really smart and kind of an introvert. He never opens up to his babysitters at all. She's at her wit's end about that, and she's even considering quitting her post. I suggested that she shouldn't. That's based on my own experiences. But remaining a top-notch doctor is one way to build a nice, even role for her son's future. And then in the middle of this, her son showed up at work, escaping a notice of his babysitter. Suppose that babysitter's going to be fired. Too bad. It's a journal written by the front desk manager. It talks about looking after the child of one of the female doctors. Anyway, coming here by himself, he looked like a regular kid, happy kid, but quite like now how his mother put it. So I started talking to her, and I suggested keeping her son here in the realm of the queen of the front desk, right here with me. That was the second amazing thing. To someone like me, without a grandson, Just having this kid sitting next to me seemed like so much fun. Selfish of me, but she replied that as a doctor, she should avoid having her son in a hospital with all these diseases around. She's got that wrong though. Not being able to see his beloved mother has to be worse than any kind of disease. Okay. The good old Book of Salvation. The cover and contents are nothing unexpected. Running out of time here. Oh, there we go. I picked up a file folder. It contains nothing important. Just visitor logs, front desk incidents, that sort of thing. What's missing? Scissors, a disc, and alcohol. Well, I see a bottle there. I found some alcohol. Obviously not meant for drinking, but I met a few people who did. In a hospital, of course. Scissors. I need scissors. Only 2 more objects to go. Oh, I see that. I found a floppy disk. Too bad I can't figure out what's on it without a computer. Who even uses floppy disks anymore? And now scissors. Scissors. There. I found some surgical scissors. I didn't realize until now that you could stab them into things. I think I collected all the medical supplies here. They're all pretty well destined for the garbage. That's the kind of stuff I collect. I don't think too deeply about that any longer. Why not? Being forced to quit my practice irritated me to the extreme, but I have to admit, it was the right decision. I can't believe in myself. There was this cat in front of me, knocking the stethoscope down so I could reach it, and I'm not even sure if it existed. I can feel eyes on me from above. They torment me, threaten me, make me feel like every move is being watched. That, and I can feel myself weaken, not even trying to express my fear at these eyes and run away from them. Then something happened that even further eroded my trust in myself. This is pretty weird for a hidden object game. There's actually a story told here. Well, there's actually a story told in every game, but in here it's... I don't know. It's actually told all the time. Not after a dozen of hidden object games. But in between. I also think this game is pretty short. Lost item tracker. Collect all specific objects. Okay. Wow, how am I going to find these? Everything I needed to do in this hospital was written in a notebook for me. It wasn't like the notes I took as a doctor. No complicated medical terminology. Just look for this and find where that is. That's all I should have had. This notebook was meant to give me orders. It controls everything I do here. But looking over the pages that cover the front desk area, I found several pages that I hadn't been aware of before. Instead of medical supplies, they described the belongings of a certain someone. It was old hat to me. Someone who's been seeing things that aren't there on a daily basis, but I still couldn't believe it. The only way it made sense was if I found these objects myself, wrote about them, they completely forgot about it. That outrageous explanation was the only thing that held a ring of truth to me. Oh, I'm back here? The notebook revealed several things for me to find. It looked just like my handwriting. I didn't remember writing it, but I followed its instructions anyway. It was probably worth trusting far more than I am right now. After getting it all, I took another look around me, hoping to figure out what my own aims were. Alright. So I'm back here. When I touched the doll, I was filled with an odd sense of compassion. The next thing I knew, the doll disappeared in my hands. Unhappy beginning. Huh. Okay. I found a case. I opened it a bit. It was filled with clothes and other trifles. How am I going to find a coin here? In this mess. I found a Bible. It must have been important to someone in the past. I only knew it was a Bible because I clicked it before. And I know a wallet it is here somewhere here. I found a wallet. Finding something this obviously valuable, abandoned for so long, is both strange and oddly reassuring. I actually believe this character is dead. He's trying to find himself. What is that first one though? An ashtray? That has to be a cane. I found a fancy looking cane. If the owner left it here, I'm sure he was trying to show off with it. These objects are actually trying to tell another story. Oh, I see them. I found a pair of reading glasses. They must have belonged to someone with pretty bad eyesight. What is that there? Oh, I didn't even notice it. I found a pendant with a photo inside. The middle-aged man has no expression whatsoever. It's incredibly disconcerting. Is it? Is it really? A wristwatch. Where is that? There's a regular clock there. I didn't even notice it. I found a coin inside the vase. My hand really needs a wash now. Really? I found a coin in there. Oh, that's what the first one was. I was wondering. Oh, there's the watch. I found a wristwatch. It stopped, but a little repair should fix it. Not that I think anyone will. Why do you think that? Because there's no one else here? Because you're in the land of the dead? Where's that coin though? Wow, how am I going to find that? Oh. How am I going to find that coin? It should be quite shiny coin, I think. And I don't see it anywhere. Maybe the cat can help me. Not sure though. door's broken and locked in place. Nothing's gonna make it move. Oh, really? I see my son every day. He's in a hospital from morning till evening. He was taken from the front desk to a hospital room. It wasn't an inside infection. That would have been nicer. If it was something in the hospital, I could have cured it then. That child talked to me a lot more than usual, like he was trying to reassure me. All about that amusement park I promised I'd take him to when he was discharged. I'm so busy all the time, dealing with people's lives like this. Whenever I'd break a promise for one reason or another, he always accepted it. He's smart, so I'm sure he knows what it means. My son's words are stuck in my mind. What he wants to ride at the amusement park, what order he'll take. I can recite every word of it perfectly. I'm a mother, but I'm also a doctor, so I know that child in his hospital bed as both his mother and a doctor. There must be no greater pain in this world. I feel like I'm going crazy. I'll do anything to keep that child alive. I didn't read the commentary text. A page from a doctor's journal. She apparently promised her sick son a trip to the amusement park. I don't know what happened to them. I think the son died. And I'm that son. Maybe. Where is that coin? Looks like some kind of coin. If it's this small, it might have rolled into some tiny crevice. A tiny crevice, you say? There are a lot of crevices. Oh, there! Something's shining inside that small hole. I can't reach from. Maybe the cat can help out. The cat picked up the commemorative coin with me. I'm sure the coin means about as much to the cat as any praise I could give. Does it now? The evidence drawn in a notebook was here after all. This stuff seems a lot more meaningful than in the used medical supplies I collected before. What kind of meaning it has, I can't say, but I'm sure someone out there needs it. Occasionally I have dreams about the past. My life as a child and a young man wasn't that exciting, but for better or worse, it had a few momentous occasions that show up in my dreams. Sometimes, when I'm really bad off, I've even started seeing them happen before me. They appeared in front of me, all distorted. Like the kid who beat me up could be wearing a shirt that has this head monster on it. Maybe it sounds silly to you, but to me, it's the most horrid part of my reality. The fact these stupid events from the past are such a trauma to me came as a major shock. What kind of sickness did you have? What appeared before me next was neither distorted nor horrid. It nonetheless was more than enough to surprise me. I thought about running away from this unreal sight. I imagine anyone would have. I would, because I wouldn't trust that kind of place at all. Ready to play. Collect all specific objects. Okay. Multiple drawings, apparently. Collect the boys' toys. Toys? The sight before me was perplexing. I had been suffering from hallucinations, so seeing the strange and impossible was nothing unusual. But what I saw now was something completely different. Nothing in it did anything to threaten or attack me. Still, I found it hard to believe at first that my brain was even capable of conjuring up this vision. I found a new page in my notebook. It was just the same as before. It bluntly told me what it wanted, in my own handwriting. Did I really write this? Is this vision really just something extending from my illness? Again, what was your illness? I say was. I couldn't say whether I wanted to know or if I was just curious. But there I was, still standing in that weird place. Was I the one who decided to stay here, notebook in hand, or was it someone else? I wasn't even sure anymore. Okay. It's like someone cut out a picture of an amusement park and embedded it here. It doesn't exactly fill me with joy. I guess this isn't saying what it wants me to find, unlike before. Hopefully there's a way to find out somewhere. Okay, this is different. Let's see then. Where is a rocket and that's here? I found a toy rocket. Something tells me we won't be riding these within my lifetime. Why do you say my lifetime? A monster, is it this one? I found a toy dinosaur. This creature must have really existed once, but it looks like a fantasy to me. What is that? Oh, here. I found a toy xylophone. If you can play anything beyond random noise with this, you're a genius. By the way, if you're hoping to see this as a playthrough guide, you will most likely be disappointed, because hidden object games are random. Meaning that all the hidden objects are usually in random places. Well, that may not be that's not the case in all of them. Most of them, yes. A brown frog? What is that first one though? A robot, that's here. I found a toy robot. This has to belong to that kid. Oh my god, that's horrifying. This is not much of a horror game, but more of a creepy atmospheric hidden object game. With a timer. There are sometimes timers in hidden object games, but here it's a constant threat. 2 more objects to go. I don't think the kid owns this action figure. It's got a sinister expression to it. Really? Ow! Oh my god! That took our timer. I don't think the kid owns this toy car. Touching it makes me feel a little ill for some reason. Oh my god! I can't misclick. I can't misclick. I don't think the kid owns this toy gun. Feels even more dangerous than a real one. Oh god! Is it this one? Yes! I found a teddy bear. This looks like it belongs to the boy too. 1 minute warning, I'm guessing. What is that red blue thing? Where is that sort of thing? It looks like a child's scroll. I don't know what it was referring to. I remember sitting here. I was coughing a little, but it was just a normal day, really. I don't know. Oh, I found some building blocks. The boy seems to like building things. Oh my god, that was so close. That was so close. Once I collected all the boy's toys, they suddenly disappeared from my hands. Someone was here, seeking these toys. He must have left with them. I see. Makes sense. What a terrible trip I had, though. Jesus, that was close. So I can't even misclick now. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Ooh. I have to stop. Being a doctor means facing reality, the patient's symptoms, handling their relatives, innovations in technology, and how they stack up in reality. It's not the kind of job for someone who keeps seeing things that aren't even there. Some kind of hallucinogenic sickness? This amusement park hallucination was the worst I've ever had, and also the sanest. Wow, when you put it like that, that has to say something about the sickness. For something made up, it was all too vivid to me. It didn't make me nauseated, and I didn't even scream at all. But I am still here, at the amusement park, in the front desk, at this hospital. Only 2 objects? Clear certain conditions. Oh, I have to. These. It's not this easy then. It's not this easy. But I'm going to stop here. I have to stop here. So. This is interesting actually. This is pretty unique hidden object game. I've never played something like this before. This will be interesting. So, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and check out my previous Let's Play videos if I haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. God, that was a close one.